Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. So this video, as you saw in the title, is going to be on finding percentages. I'm about to do a back squat workout, and in that workout I am going to be doing 3 reps, 3 squats, and I'm going to be doing sets at 80% of my max, 85% of my max, and 90% of my max. So throughout this workout, I'm going to load the bar. I know in past videos like this, I've added up all the weight that's gone on the bar. I've put all the weight, I've done all the addition on the whiteboard. Today I'm just going to do the addition in my head when it comes to calculating the weight that's going on the bar, because that's more what it's like when you're actually lifting in a gym. You still do the math, but as far as what's on the weight you put on the bar, that's going to be in your head. But the percentages for what I'm lifting at, that's the math that I'm going to show you on the whiteboard. So I always start out with warm-up sets, and before I started this video, I did about 15 warm-up exercises. Not 15, about 8 different warm-up exercises that were just body weight. Without any weights at all, I did it. 8 different warm-up exercises that were just body weight, and I did some warm-up squats with a kettlebell. And now I'm going to do some warm-up sets, because you never want to put 80% of your max on the bar and just start squatting. You got to warm up your body. You should do a warm-up without, it's just your body weight. Then you do a warm-up set with like a slight amount of weight on the bar, and then you progressively get heavier until you get to your working sets. That's how you train for powerlifting, ideally. So I'm going to start with my first warm-up set. Usually the first warm-up set I do after I stretch and do my warm-up exercises with just body weight, usually I start with 85 kilograms. So I'm going to put 85 kilograms on the bar. Kilograms is what I'm going to be working with as far as the metric, but at the very end of the video, I will convert the heaviest set that I did in kilograms to pounds, so all of you know what it is in pounds. All right, let's get into it. So loading up my barbell here, this barbell is 20 kilograms. So these Rogue red plates are 25 kilograms. They're going to go on each side of the bar. So 25 plus 25 is 50, plus 20, that's 70 kilograms right now. I'm about to add the black plates. They're 10 pounds in kilograms. They're about 4.5 kilograms each. 4.5 plus 4.5 is 9. So 70 kilograms plus 9 kilograms. 79 kilograms right there. These are each 2.5 kilograms, so add another 5. So 79 plus 5, 84 kilograms. These are a half a kilogram each, so that's 1 more kilogram. 85 kilograms. My starting weight, my warm-up set. So I'm going to do 3 reps. First of the warm-up sets here, I'm going to do 3 reps of squats. Go. 1, 2, 3. So that was my first set. The next set I'm going to do is going to be at 110 kilograms. So I have to add some weight onto the bar. Switching these plates with some bigger plates here. So these yellow plates are 15 kilograms each, so 15 plus 15 equals 30. So 70 kilograms on the bar, now I'm adding 30 kilograms. So I have 100 kilograms now on the bar. These 2 black plates are a total of 9 kilograms, so 100 plus 9 equals 109. These white plates added together equal 1 kilogram, so 109 plus 1 equals 110 kilograms. So this will be my next set. For reference, 1 kilogram is equal to about 2.2 pounds. If you're wondering why I'm using kilograms, it's because that's the common metric that they use in the sport of powerlifting. The United States, is actually one of the only countries that uses pounds as a metric for weight or how heavy something is. Most of the other countries, they use kilograms when they're talking about how heavy something is, when they're talking about weight. But like I said, my very last set, I'm going to convert it to pounds so you can see how much weight it is in pounds. So I'm going to sit and chill for about 15 seconds, then I'm going to take my next set. I'm going to do a set of 3. And after that, I'll probably have one more warm-up set, and then I'll get into the working sets, and I'll do out the percentages so all of you can see. I think I'm ready. 3 reps, 110 kilograms.
I think I got more lit on me than
3 reps. Here we go.
we're giving.
Run. 2. Next rep. Yeah. 3. Alright, so the next set's going to be 125 kilograms. Just going to lower my weight for my next set now. So I'm going to take the black plates and little white plates off. These green plates are 10 kilograms each. So 100 kilograms plus 20 kilograms is 120 kilograms. Now the little reds are 5 kilograms, so 100 plus 5 is 125. So 125 kilograms, that's going to be the last of my warm-up sets. Then I'm going to get into my working sets, and I'm going to show you how I calculate the percentages. So as I've said before, there's a lot of math in sports. There's addition, there's subtraction, there's multiplication, there's percentages. The reason we do sports in school, the reason we do math in school is because it shows up in real life. It shows up in sports and all the activities that we do outside of school. I gotta say, for this generation, it's a lot easier because we have calculators on our phones. When I was growing up, we didn't have calculators on our phones. But it's still important to have an understanding of math because you have to know what to add. You have to know what to multiply. If you don't understand the concepts, then you won't understand what to put into the calculator. So it still has value, but it is a little bit easier than back when I was in school. All right, here we go. Last of the warm-up sets. Run. Two. Three. Alright, so that was the last of my warm-up sets right there. These markers are messing up my swag. All right, here we go. It's math time. So 80% as a decimal is equal to 0.80, which is also equal to 0.8. So you can add the extra 0 here, but it's not really needed. So when we're multiplying with decimals, really, the best thing to do is multiply as if you were multiplying whole numbers and then move the decimal point at the end. So at the very end, we're going to move the decimal point over. But right now, we're just going to multiply as if we were multiplying whole numbers. 0 times 8 equals 0. 6 times 8 equals 48. So the 8 and 48 is going to go here. Then we're going to carry the 4 over. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 4 is 12. And we have our answer. Our answer would be 1,280, but we got to move the decimal point over. Since we're multiplying a decimal and not a whole number, we have to move the decimal point over 1. So there we go. So our answer is 128.0 kilograms, or just 128 kilograms. So 128 kilos is what needs to go on the bar. So that's what needs to go on the bar for my next set. All right, so I'm going to take the five red kilos off. So 125 minus 5 is 120. Actually, no, I'm not going to take the red kilos off. I'm just going to add 3 kilos. All I got to add is 3 kilos. So I'm at 125 kilos now. These little yellow plates are 1.5 kilos. So that adds up to 3 kilos. Kilograms. So these are 128 kilograms now. This is my first working set. So working set number 1, 128 kilograms. Here we go. I don't know if y'all could tell, I'm a little nervous. I get nervous, even though I've done this before, even though I've done this weight multiple times. I know people are watching me a little nervous, but same technique every time. I gotta move the bar over a little first. There we go. Alright. So 128 kilos, 3 reps. One. Two. That's right. Yeah, 3. All right, next set now. So now my next set is 85% of my max. So if I were to write 85% as a decimal, it would be decimal point 85 with the decimal point in front of it. Let me turn the camera. So 160 times 0.85. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to multiply the whole numbers first. I'm going to do everything just multiplying the whole numbers, and then at the very end, I'm going to move the decimal point over 2 places. So 0 times 5 equals 0. 6 times 5 equals 30, so 0 carry the 3. 1 times 5 equals 5, plus 3 equals 8. So we have 800. Now 0 times 80, so we're going to have a 0 here. 0 times 8 again equals 0. Six times 8 equals 48, so I'm going to put an 8 here. And then I'm going to carry over the 4. One times 8 equals 8. Plus 4 equals 12. And now I have to do a little bit of addition. So 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 plus 0 again equals 0. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 6 carry the 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 0 plus 1 equals 1. So we have all our digits. We would be at 13,600, but because the decimal point is in front of the two digits here, I have to move the decimal point over 2 places. So I'm moving it over 1, 2. So 136 and 0 hundredths. So 136 kg. That's my next weight. Looking back on it, I probably should have done my last warm-up set a little bit differently. Instead of going from 125 to 128, I probably should have maybe gone, I should have probably done 120, then had 128 as my first working set, then gone up to 136. Usually, as you go up in weight, you're supposed to go up by less weight each time, even though the weight's heavier. Each time, as you're getting closer to your max, you're supposed to go up by less weight. For example, I went up by 15 kilos from my first set to I went up by 25 kilos from my first set to my second set, then I went up 15 kilos from my second set to my third set. And then when I got into my first working set, I only went up 3 kilos. I should have probably structured it a little bit differently, but we're working with what we got. Just see something here. I'm actually gonna, even though 136 is technically what the percentage of my max would be, I'm gonna actually put 137 on the bar, just because I know how much weight it is in pounds, even though I haven't done the weight out and converted it for all of you yet. I know how much weight it is in pounds, and I'll feel better if I just go up that 1 kilo. Usually you should stick to the program and follow it to a T. I've been doing this a long time, but usually 1 kilo, if you're a kilo off here or there, doesn't make a huge difference. Yeah. So I'll take these off. So 129, 134, 137 kilos is my next set. All right, here we go. About 302 pounds.
300?
Yeah, a little over 300.
What are you going to do, squat it?
Yeah.
That's a good press, huh?
I was gonna do the conversions at the end, but now you know how much weight is on the bar in pounds. I'll still convert my final set in pounds. But this is 137 kilos, 302 pounds. All right. Got it with me. Like Fred when I get that anyway. I forgot to keep it safe. All right. Here we go. Yeah, one. Two. That's my best bet. Three. Oh. It gets tough as the weight gets a little heavier. It gets tough. So 90% converted to a decimal. So this is how I would write 90% as a decimal. 90 hundredths is equal to 9 tenths, and this is how you would write 9 tenths as a decimal. So doing 160 kilograms times 0.9 would be the simplest way, but I'll do it with the 90 hundredths as a decimal, just in case it's a little less confusing for y'all. So again, don't get confused because we're working with decimals. We always do all the multiplication as if we were multiplying whole numbers, and then at the very end, we're going to move the decimal point. Since the 160 is a whole number, notice the decimal point is at the end of all the digits. Since the 90 is a decimal, the decimal point's in front, but we're not worrying about decimal points right now. We're gonna do all the multiplication as if we're multiplying whole numbers, and we'll move the decimal point at the end. So 0 times 0 equals 0. 6 times 9 equals 54. I'm gonna put the 4 here, carry the 5 over. 1 times 9 equals 9. Plus 5 equals 14. Let me kind of skipped a step. I still got the right answer, but I kind of skipped a step, so I want to do all the answers. All right, so 0 times 0 is 0. 6 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. So anything times 0 is always going to equal 0. 0 times 90 now. 0 times 9 is also 0. 6 times 9 is 54. So 4 carry the 5. 1 times 9 equals 9, plus 5 is 14. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 plus 4 again is 4. 0 plus 1 is 1. So we have our answer. Now, if we were going to leave it as is, it would be at 14,400, but that's not right because we got to move the decimal point over 2 places. So now we're at 1,440. Now we're going to move over again. 144 in 0 hundredths, or to put it simply, 144 kilograms. So I moved my decimal point over. 144 kg is how much we're putting on the bar. Now, after I squat that, I will convert that to pounds, so you will know how much my heaviest set is in pounds. So I'm going to take these little plates off. I'm going to add 20 kilos on each side. So I'm going to sit for a quick second, and then my heaviest set, 144 kilograms. I'm about to lace up the sneakers for this one. As you get heavy, it's okay to take a little longer in between sets. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous. Even though I've lifted this weight before, I am a little bit nervous. Can't lie about that. In powerlifting, usually you have 1 minute to walk the bar out, make the lift. So before the 49-minute mark, let me go. Bar. All right. Gotta be with me. Yeah, 1. 2. Last rep. 3. Oh, that was a scary one. That was scary. But I have been doing this. I have been squatting on and off for like 15 years. I do know how to bail if I've missed a lift. I've missed lifts before. If you're starting weight training, that's great, but I definitely would not recommend lifting heavy weight without the supervision of an adult. Do not lift any heavy weight without the supervision of an adult. And let me say this. Don't even worry about maxing out till you've been training for at least 6 months to a year. Don't worry about what percentage of your max is. Wait till you're experienced before you worry about that. The thing you should be focused on when you start weightlifting is technique. Lifting with the best technique possible. Alright, as promised, I am now going to convert 144 kilograms to pounds. So 1 kilogram is approximately 2.2 pounds. It's a little more than 2.2, it's like 2.205, but we'll round it down to 2.2. So I have to multiply 144 times 2.2. Again, I'm going to multiply it as a whole number and then add the decimal at the end. So here we go. Let me turn the camera so all of you can see it. So again, you're going to multiply it as if it were a whole number. Just think ones, tens, and hundreds. Don't worry about the tenths place or anything. Ones, tens, and hundreds. You're multiplying it as if it were a whole number. At the very end, you're going to move the decimal point over. All right, so 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 again equals 8. 1 times 2 equals 2. Now, since the product was less than 10, we didn't need to do any regrouping. We did not need to do any regrouping for the first set. Now that we're in the tens place, we're going to multiply 4 times 20. 4 times 20 equals 80. Four times 2 again equals 8. 1 times 2 equals 2. You don't have to do any regrouping. It ends up being a lot easier, huh? All right. So now I have to add the two different numbers I multiplied up. 8 plus 0 equals 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 6 carry the 1. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Plus 1 equals 11. 1 carry the 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. I think something was done wrong here. I might have made a mistake, so I'm gonna go through it again. Everybody makes mistakes, it's okay. Notice I always show you guys my mistakes. I don't hide them because even adults make mistakes. And when you make a mistake, the right thing to do is to just try again. Don't panic, don't stress, just try again. All right, 144. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. 1 times 2 equals 2. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. 1 times 2 equals 1. Eight, 6 carry the 1, 10. Yeah, something's off here. Maybe I think it was how I set it up. All right. I probably set it up wrong, since this is technically in the ones place, but. Again, though, we are going to add it, we're going to multiply it as if it were whole numbers. So 0 times 2 equals 0. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. 1 times 2 equals 2. There we go. I think I solved the problem. Again, 0 times 2 equals 2. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 equals 8 again. And 1 times 2 equals 2. There we go. Now it should be right. Let me make the line a little slightly higher here. All right, 0 plus 0 equals 0. 8 plus 2 equals 10. 0 carry the 1. 8 plus 8 equals 16, plus 1 is 17, 7 carry the 1. 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 1 carry the 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So it would be 31,700, but we do have to move the decimal point over. So we're going to move it over 2 places, and our answer is 317 pounds. So that's what 144 kilograms equals in pounds, 317. All right, that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. Let me know if this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're confused on anything, I'm happy to go over the problem again. I'm happy to go over any of these problems again. Also, if there's anything you're struggling with in the areas of math or reading, put it in the comments. Post a comment saying what you're struggling with, and I will do a future video on it. All right, have a great rest of the day, everybody.